blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey guys, it's us back again. You didn't ask us, but the partners react. And I'm the Padawan, 1/3 of the partners, and I'm along with.
It's your boy Tez, 1/3 of the partners, and the other third of the partners is getting set up and stuff on his end, trying to get connected. So Face will be joining us hopefully. If not, though, we have his videos. Yeah.
What? Are we starting off with his videos or?
No, we talking about something new tonight, man. We got the video discussion topic of the week. So this is a video that's it's strictly here for us to have a discussion about it. And tonight, I chose DL's response to the Monique situation. They've been kind of going back and forth on Twitter and whatnot, but he had an actual response to her on his radio show. Mm-hmm. So I think we kind of chop it up a little bit and I don't know, just get your reactions, your takes on it, you know, Face's takes, you know, the chat's takes, etc., and see what everybody thought about it. I know I definitely had my own personal opinions when we talked about it initially on the podcast, but, you know, kind of revisited it now. We've definitely seen Monique's live that she did with her husband. Well, at least I know most people did. She had a live she did with her husband where she kind of gave her take on it, and they were able to give their side. So this is DL's response, and yeah, man, join me as we watch this and give our takes on it.
All right, that was Khalid talk. I work very hard to control the environment I work with. I only work where I want to work and who I want to work for. I want to work with. I don't work because that is a very stressful space. I've been offered a gig, a couple gigs, 3 or 4 gigs, to work with Monique in LA, in Brooklyn, in Houston. I turned them down because I didn't think it was right. So I've been talking to a lot of people, and as one of the very people in this room about how things are different. Two of the very people in this room about how things are different. Look at how things are coming around. I decided it would be wrong for me not to get somebody things based on things that they've never done to me. That would have been wrong. And when she talks, struggling on the backside, and she talks about me having my feet under her table, that was at her invitation. I was going to give them green belt.
You know, let me just say something about this. People who don't know what they're talking about with the feet under the table. Monique on her live was talking about how, I guess back in the 90s, they had done a show together. She was opening for him. And I guess it was on the same night as the Super Bowl or some other big event, some major event where like Nobody's at a comedy club on this type of night, basically.
Yeah.
And anyway, I guess she said she invited the crowd and DL back to her place to watch the fight or the game or whatever it was that was going on that night that was so big that nobody was really out that night. Anyway, I hate people that do shit like this. Mm-hmm. This is what makes me not accept shit from people. This is the kind of shit that makes me like be very wary of like when people be like, "Oh, I got the bill," or "I got it," or "I'm through, stay with me." And I'd be very wary about who I allow to even do anything for me. Because people love to throw some shit back in your face when it ain't got shit to do with that situation. Like they'll just randomly yank that back out of 10 years ago. Oh yeah, remember that one time? So what the fuck they got to do it now? But that ain't got nothing to do with the overall situation, but it just shows the level of petty that's involved in this situation. Like the fact that she went all the way back to bring it up, I really didn't care for that. Like, stay on topic. That's what it was.
I decided what I would do with you. And now I know the Tyler Perry knows, I know the Lee Daniels knows, I know what Oprah knows, I know what Steve Harvey knows, I know what Charlie Scott knows, I know what Nick knows. Saying yes to Monet is an invitation of her. Now, we're playing a gig in Detroit this weekend.
That is a long ass, diverse ass list of people that she has run through.
Yeah.
Like none of them people like match or like have like the same personality or nothing. So you can't even say, well, she don't like these type of people or she don't work well with these type of people. It's like, shit, you really just don't get along with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear it lifted out like that, like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What up, Face?
Fucked up internet.
Huh?
The fucked up internet.
Oh, okay. So a normal what's today? Sunday? Yeah, a normal Sunday for you. Gotcha. Well, we just analyzed this D.L. Hughley response to Monique here. But so far, life lesson. Don't watch who you let do stuff for you. And for the show, when you got a long list of diverse people all having a similar interaction with you, you have to look at it as you are the common denominator. And even though they may have parts to play in the interactions you have with them, there is something going on with you that has played a part in all of these situations going south. So you gotta have some type of self-awareness. Like I know for me, like over the years, different types of people have said, man, you got an anger issue. Like you get really fired up. So like it's to a point now where like I really try to watch that shit. I really try to like watch how I come across in that aspect. Like to watch how I like, oh, let me take a second real quick before I respond so I don't come across as rah. You know what I mean? But like when that many different people are telling you something, like at some point you gotta look at yourself and be like, all right, well let me work on this. Maybe I need to simmer down a little bit. Maybe I can change something and stop having this same down result every time. You know what I'm saying?
Some people are just destined to be miserable. You gotta leave them be.
That's true.
What is that?
Says some people are destined to be negative. You just gotta leave them be.
Now that's damn sure true. You got some negative Nancy's out there for damn sure. Peace, Queen. What up, Blow?
What up, bro?
Hey, bros. How's it going?
We ain't making no noise. Talking this spit on a Sunday. How you living?
I'm good. I'm just finishing up cooking, and I was like, the Podnas is on. Oh my goodness. So I just
Well,
decided to
that's
come
what's
on the
up.
panel with you
Well, we
as we're
appreciate you.
watching this.
Yes. What are your thoughts on this situation as a whole and DL's response?
The situation as a whole, I feel like we got bigger things that we need to be having discussions on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just came from a show that was actually discussing this, and a lot of this could have been avoided. It could have been rectified between the two individuals without it coming to these type of blows. From what I gathered from the situation, it was basically stemming from the promoters for those events and them not communicating with both DL Hughley and Monique on how the whole venue was going to be set up because there were contracts involved and those contracts had to be honored. And
Mm-hmm.
instead of getting at the people like the promoters, instead of getting at them behind closed doors, now we have another media circus that really doesn't have to be. And that's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Right on. Now, I'm going to let this play for a quick second, but I do have a take on this because I noticed you said this stems from the promoter. I may be in the minority, but I don't think it stems from the promoter. I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Okay. And I'm gonna mute while you play that, so
No problem.
Get there around
okay.
9. Monique had just gotten there. She's supposed to be there at 8:30. She had just gotten there, gone at 8:40. She got there at 8:30. What Monique was trying to do was to slow walk the show. She didn't end up being on for 30 minutes. The oldest trick in the world is if I want to change the order and I don't have merit, I'll try to make people wait so long that everybody gets nervous and go, please, just go on so we can avoid a conflict. That didn't happen when Monique got on stage. Monique actually felt like she had merit. She would have done one of three things. Either she would have took it up with the promoter, and she did, and the promoter said, we're going on, and whether you go on or not, that's a different thing. You would have not done it, but she knew she had to be on stage, or she would have been breach of contract. Or she would have come to talk to me. She didn't ever, and I emphatically emphasize this, she never once talked to me. I haven't seen Monique in years. I didn't see her at the venue before, after, or during. I haven't spoken or seen Monique. So if you really thought that you had a legitimate contract with me, you would have come to me and said, hey, I have this contract, you have this contract. Notice not one thing on that contract, not one person she has on that contract, not one thing happened. Do you know why? Because it wasn't legitimate. And she goes on stage and she proceeds to get it. I just need that Steve Harvey, the story.
All right, we know what happened from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is my take. I don't think it started that night with the promoter. I think that was a catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to Monique's live, she kept mentioning other stuff that had happened over the years that she never spoke on before. And she just was like, and I'm going to see DL Hughley. And I knew that one day I would see DL Hughley. And I knew that one day, babies, I would see DL Hughley. And I love y'all for real when I see DL Hughley. And I think it started when he spoke on her when she went through the Netflix thing.
Yeah.
I think it got exacerbated by when she went on his radio show and he wasn't there, but like his co-host or whatever, when they asked her like the would you rather question about her husband or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I think she put all this shit aside, and I think excuse me, goddamn peanut. But I think she waited until she was. Oh, now I'm in the house with this dude. I'm on stage and I get a chance to vent all this out, and I'm gonna do that now because I'm now salty again. Because now the contract that I wrote up and sent in isn't being honored on the same level as the one that the actual promoter sent out to everybody. And I think
That's true.
I can't remember which show it was. I think it might be a Comedy Hype or something like that. Where Pierre or something was like talking about how the contract actually worked, and he was talking about how like when you sit like you might have a bill or something. It might have been kept on stage. Somebody was talking about like when you have a bill of comedians, you might have like 3 or 4 different types of contracts all circulating at the same time, depending on who
Right.
has their
Right.
own production company, who has a business where they going through a LLC for their company, who's going through their personal thing, who's doing their business through the promoter's contract or the comedy club's contract. So I think what happens here is I think the promoter fucked up and had DL's contract, and I think DL Hughley's contract was signed after Monique's, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like a day after. If
Right.
I'm following their paper trail that they both put out, if I'm following correctly, his was a day
Yeah.
after. I think the promoter was moving quickly, trying to get these big names signed, messed up and realized, oh shit, I done gave DL all of these concessions as a part of his contract, but a couple of these is some shit that I had saw in Monique's contract. I think the promoter didn't do his job, and I think he was just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go with DL because I feel like he's the bigger name stand up wise at the moment. So he just rolled with that, and then these two brothers and sisters, they get caught up in the middle. But then it gives
Right.
Monique the perfect platform to, in her mind, justification to then unleash all of these years of grievances. So my life lesson: stop holding shit in. Like when you first pissed off with somebody, especially if they supposed to be your black brother and black sister, you can invite them into. If you can come to my crib, you done already crossed the line of like you really close to me or my wife. Like you have really crossed the line because my home is my castle. So like everybody ain't just coming up.
Right.
If you invited that man to your crib, you were cool enough with him that you should have been able to, whenever he first said something about you doing Netflix, I first of all don't think you should have been mad at that because like you're a public figure. He runs a radio show. He's gonna talk about anybody doing something public. When you did that shit, it was national news. Everybody gonna talk about it, man. Like you can, come on, man. You know how this shit work, how news works. So I don't think you should have been mad. But if you were mad, call him up then, have a conversation with him then, and air that shit out. Like y'all had that long 3 hour conversation where you curse and fight and fuss and kick and scratch and all of that.
All you want.
Nobody else knows.
Yeah.
And if you need to in that conversation for y'all to have resolution, hey, go back and do a public apology, cool. But like all of this arguing in public, like doesn't need to happen if you just be grown and just people need to face shit head on when shit first happens. It's like letting shit build up and build up and build up and build up. Cause like that's why people be killing folk now. Like, cause they ain't saying shit. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I'm gonna just feel this way all this time, and I ain't gonna never deal with it. Like, deal with that shit. Go talk to a motherfucker. Cause most of the time, the shit ain't gonna even go that bad. Like most of the time, people won't even fight if you really just address it in the moment.
Yeah.
I find
That's
that
true.
the transgressions aren't done out of malicious intent. It's like somebody did something by mistake, but nobody said nothing. And somebody felt away, and they just kept riding with that feeling. Like it's that currently in the moment, man. Monique gotta roll up.
Yeah.
If you're mad at them, so
Yeah,
call.
I think
Oh, but
they. I think they both. I think they both need to, and I think the public, when the public takes their sides and opinions, I'm like, I always say this: you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You
Facts.
don't know what DL Hughley, his hand in it, behind the scenes or whatever, and you really don't know Monique's plays and moves behind the scenes and her hand in it.
Right.
So let's just not take sides and just see how it is, how it's going to play out, because all this Monique's at fault and DL Hughley is at fault. I'm like, I have an opinion, but it's not that serious to me where I have to feel a certain type of way about it, because
Right.
at the same time, I feel that Monique is still on that Netflix trail, and there's things that she has said about that, and I think, like you were saying, Tiz, she used this situation to further be like, aha, see, I told you they're working against me, they're plotting against me. And I'm like, both parties, this is really not the time to have everybody focus on your issues. Now is the time for to really be there for the people who are grieving because we just had another mass shooting. Like, really,
Amen.
we're really gonna focus on this when we've been having mass shootings like almost every week or every other
every
day.
day.
It seems like.
That's real.
Thank you. So
It's a
y'all really want
reason
us
why.
to
It's a reason why they
exactly.
want us to. It's a distraction method. Every time we have something
Thank
major
you.
or everything's consistent in our country and people are starting to focus on it, the media throws some bullshit at us to get everybody distracted and get all in a huff puff about some shit that really don't
Facts.
matter. I
Facts.
mean, okay, cool. Y'all want to talk about it? We can talk about it and discuss it because at the end of the day, it's relevant right now. But on a bigger scale, we got shit going on in the country that people need to be paying attention to that they refuse to because it requires change and it requires something to actually happen.
Yeah.
Nothing has to
Facts.
happen with this situation. Monique gonna keep having her problems. DL gonna go on make his money. The millionaires or big or whatever they want to be ain't really got no issues outside of each other. But the people who don't have money that's facing some real issues, we don't get nothing.
Facts.
We get a news coverage and then the next day it's something else. It's on to the weather. So
Facts. Because
Prayers and condolences.
have they asked has DL or Monique has actually spoken out about the fact of all these mass shootings things going on,
I'm
but
pretty.
y'all
I'm
want
not
us to
sure
pay
about
attention to
DL.
y'all.
I haven't heard Monique or DL whether they've said something about it, but you know what? The funny thing is, if they have, it wouldn't have been promoted. So, like,
Nope.
unless you actually watch their shows or watch their live streams, you wouldn't know because nobody
Yeah.
would promote that. That clip is not
Nope.
going to be circulated and go viral like this clip did or like her live stream about him did.
Facts.
Yeah.
only
You know
Nah.
what I
negativity
mean?
gets promoted. So even when the
I'm,
people involved in negativity do something positive, their positivity will never outshine their negativity in that moment.
Facts.
Real talk.
man,
Facts.
more than likely. I'm pretty sure DL probably said it on his podcast because that's the thing about podcasts. It's like you got to say the topic
You know
about
what they're
it.
talking about it, yeah.
Like you're gonna eventually have to talk about it in general. So, in my opinion is the same as last time, man. One, Monique ain't funny to me, and she's not funny enough to be having all this hubbub about her. And two, I think she's trying to make a movement situation, a move, a movement situation, like over something that's petty. I don't got
Return of the
time.
steak bagel.
Oh man, Greg, right?
That's what I was really thinking of. I was like, what the hell? This bagel.
Greg is
But he
What?
right
hilarious.
though. He
Why
right
is it
though. He
nothing at
right though.
McDonald's says real steak, so I don't want none of that. That's
He
how he's gonna
right
have you
though.
getting nothing but the shits.
Like
Hmm.
I would have respected both parties more to say, okay, I know this is coming up. Like if let's just say Monique just went in, which she has been, just went in or whatever. I would have respected DL Hughley more by saying, okay, yeah, she's bringing this out to the forefront, but I'm not going to pay attention to all that. We're going to handle this with our attorneys or whatever. We're going to come to the heart of this problem because right now we're going through bigger shit in this country that is like literally just swallowing us up. And vice versa with Monique. I would have respected that more. Instead of, you think I'm in Brooklyn, New York, worrying about them too? No. They're not worried about Gloria Murray in Hollywood. Like, come on now.
Mm-mm.
Well, uh,
Hell
well,
no, they don't care. Hell no, they don't care. Shit.
they actually care. I won't. I would say,
Two
yeah.
non funny motherfuckers arguing about who get up on the stage and be non funny. Shit. Neither one of y'all motherfuckers making me laugh.
I feel like DL probably at least said something about it, at least within the podcast, but it was like nowhere near the time that he was talking about the Monique situation. And It's more likely he done that more than Monique actually saying something about the situation or whatever, because that's all she's been talking about.
Well, this is what I
So,
can say. I ain't about to point fingers, but I do think it's something you can learn from both of them. DL does go really hard for black causes because he speaks out every time something go down involving at least black people. I can't say he gonna speak up for every American cause, but every time there's something go down in the black community, at least nationwide, where he gets news of it, he does use his platforms to make sure he speaks out about it and you know what I'm saying, says what he needs to say on it. So I will say he's pretty consistent on that. But when you are a person like that, if you have taking the time to build up your platform to be known and respected, where your word is now looked at and given credence and and it holds weight in the community. Don't waste it by like jumping in the muck with somebody that you could see they was obviously aiming for that. For whatever their reason was, whether they was mad at you, whether it was they was looking for attention, whether they was hurting, whether they genuinely felt they had a grievance, whatever the case, like why jump in the muck when you've been able to not do so? You know what I'm saying? And then two, on Monique's end, like, all right, you keep feeling like these people keep doing you so dirty that you're working for. If you are such a boss woman and your career is going so well outside of them, and your stand up is so potent with Netflix, you deserve that money and all that. Like, do like other people are doing these days. Make you an app or go out and pay for your own tour and record that shit and put that shit out independently on your own streaming service or on whatever the case may be, and like knock that shit out of the park. And then you got the platform to say whatever you want about whatever you want, and you ain't about being blackballed because you can't blackball your damn self. But I think the problem is like when we are in a position of like we are not we've not done enough to put ourselves where we need to be, where we could just call our own shot, then you gotta kind of remember that maybe you need to kind of maybe walk quietly and just carry a big stick. Maybe you don't gotta come in all rah-rah in every situation. Maybe you handle that same situation. You feel like you got these grievances, just go behind the scenes, let your lawyers handle that shit, get your money, get your retribution or your what you call it, your reparations for that situation, and keep that shit moving, but continue to still be like stacking your bread and building up your own bread or something. But like I think the problem is she's dependent on everybody else, but she has a problem with everybody else in their work style or everybody else in the way they want to do stuff. So at some point, like if you either are what you say you are and you can just go ahead and do your own thing, like produce that shit yourself, put it out yourself, say what you want to say, hit your core audience, like just do it yourself, cut out the middleman, or humble thyself and just relax a little bit and maybe not do everything publicly and loudly and maybe get a little more clandestine on your approach. But yeah.
Shit, Nick Cannon did that shit with Wildin' Out.
He shut the hell up, went behind the scenes, got his shit back right, and it came on right back. But you know what I'm saying? That's a very different situation though, but it goes
I'm just talking about
not always being loud.
I'm just talking about building the platform on your own or whatever. Yeah.
Yo.
Not that situation he had before, but
right now, bro. That's the way right now. Like you look at a lot of people, like you look at Big Jaw got his own streaming thing, Kev on stage, you got Ken Edwin. Like you got all of these little independent dude, what's the dude name? Cornell or whatever. You got a lot of dudes that's just YouTubers that then started their own streaming thing. So you telling me like if you got these 30-some years in the game, 40 years in the game, whatever the amount is, I don't understand why you can't do the same with your content.
She's out of date. She's not updated on the times or whatever. Because notice you don't see her doing anything about that, but you will see her doing you'll see her trying to do a stand-up show or whatever. So she's depending on the stand-up show and not going around it, not going around the normal platform or how you program stuff and doing contracts or whatever. Just like you saying, like how Kevin on stage and stuff. I don't even think she's like updated on just how to do that in general. Because every time she do something, she's been doing it on normal, regular social media, but she's not. She just don't have those type of platforms like you named, like, or
Maybe she
whatever.
would
Like,
if she wouldn't be so mean. She just needs to be nice.
yeah, and then somebody will actually be able to talk to her and tell her, "Hey, you could do this,"
I
instead
ain't
of.
never heard nobody that love me for real that yell at me so damn much.
Mhm. And I feel like people probably told her, "Hey, you can do this," and they probably and she probably looked at it like that was stupid, like I shouldn't have to do that or whatever.
Humility does not seem to be her strongest suit. I
No.
would agree.
Yeah, because
But
Dave Chappelle had to go through it. Like it was a minute before
exactly.
you saw him come back out, and even with what he's dealing with um with the alphabet people or whatever, he's still trying to do his thing, but
Hmm.
he's doing it in a different way. And
Yep.
then my question is, what is your husband's manager telling you? Because
Mm.
if I'm your wife manager on issues like this, and this is just my perspective, I'm gonna tell you shut the fuck up, and we just gonna do what it make it do behind the scenes.
Come on, bro.
Because
I,
Cause
sometimes
I
you can
know,
give your hand away.
man, you don't shut the hell up.
Yeah,
Shut
well,
we
you,
can
up.
take
Just shut up. Shut the fuck up.
like
She
you
was
messing
you,
with the money
Fucking up
now,
the
like
bag, man.
messing up,
what,
man. You messing
Fucking
up the
up the
collection
bag.
plate now. Where you had people on your side and sympathetic to you, now you have people actually co-signing for the dumbness that is happening to you because you don't know how to be quiet.
indeed. And
mm,
Greg made a good point. And then the example that we said, because now it makes like we wonder why young people be taking all this shit to the internet, but our older generation is sitting out here doing the same shit. This shit look like a fucking episode of The Real Housewives or something. Y'all sure they arguing on social media. Y'all grown asses. Y'all old enough to be my daddy at a moment.
I was gonna
They
say,
look like they
bringing up
act
the,
like two high school girls arguing over their boyfriend.
mm, I was gonna bring up with the
That
husband or
part.
whatever. Maybe he has been saying it, and she's been telling him shut up all the time or whatever.
But
It
that's
like
her,
it hasn't
but
even
it's
been.
her daddy. I know she ain't gonna tell daddy to shut up, is she? She ain't gonna tell her daddy to shut up. No.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if she's telling everybody else to shut up and I'm this and I'm that, who do you think? Like, I would think I would think the man would have said something by now. If she
That's
got a
true.
track record, he would have said something by now, and she just not listening. And he knows his wife at this point, so he's just riding with it.
Big facts. Well,
Mm.
I guess the moral of the story is have humility. Guide your significant other or your clients in the right path. Don't let them sabotage themselves. Be direct and talk to people in the moment. And when you're first feeling the grievance, don't let it pile on top of each other. And grow up. And now we about to act childish as fuck for the rest of this show because the
Oh right,
fuckery
yeah.
was coming down, y'all. Now we about to act stupid. Greg, you ready? The dumb shit about to start. Pat, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Are we starting off with face vids?
I don't know. I don't know who filled out the docket first, but I was definitely about to play the face disclaimer just in case.
Yeah,
Because I
it
feel
was
like
fake.
it's probably his shit. So
All right.
if you're new to the show Pod Squad, if you're watching on replay, or if this is your first time ever seeing us, we're about to watch some face vids. We don't know what we're about to see. So just in case.
Oh goodness.
grid. But yeah, so get your kids out. Make sure somebody's squeamish or they got vertigo or got epilepsy or whatever the case may be. Get them out the room now. If you have trigger alerts and you're sensitive to certain things, this will be the time to roll out. Otherwise, get ready for this random fuckery from Face. The first video this week is called
"Oh Hell No."
No. So let's see what we saying "Oh hell no" about. What is that?
Rats. And
Where is that?
Away from me.
And why is he walking through it?
Far, far away from me. Yeah. It's like the building is made out of rats. That shit is crazy.
It's so many of them, dude. What the fuck?
Oh hell no.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect title.
Would you stay there overnight for $1 million?
And what?
Ticket, I'm not sleeping.
A sleeping bag.
And what?
A sleeping bag.
Yeah, and what's that in?
Your floor.
Shit, me. Nah, I'm straight. My life ain't that bad, champ. I ain't broke like that. I'll be all right.
I'll stay broke. I'm good. Nah, I'll stay broke.
Gravy, champ. I'm gravy, champ.
Nah. I still know how to collect. I still know how to collect cans and stuff like that, and turn those cans in and get some money. So, and if I had to do other things, which is my business, I'll do that. But no.
Man, look, I ain't even scared of like rats or nothing. Like I'm pretty cool with everything except for bugs. You feel me? But whenever you got an infestation to the point where like it looked like the wall itself is moving at certain points, it's so many of them shits. Like oh man, what the? What?
That house was made out of rats.
And somebody sprayed it with a little garden hose. Like, you should have been doing something way before now. Like, if you'd have let it get to this point, that little hose ain't doing shit but making them mad at you. They be done came together and formed one big ass rat.
Oh my god.
Like
you
that.
Gotta at least give me.
Look at them. They made it.
You at least gotta give me a canopy, a tent. You gotta give me a very high tent or something for me to like stay overnight for that. Because that
Pat, you good? You good? No.
That ain't what it is.
No. I
give me
still collect cans.
With some sheds, them little pods. You give me one of them little metal pods. And put that in there. Oh, I'll stay up there. You seal that shit in. But it be the fuck tight. Cause the first squeak I hear inside that pod, I'm shooting that whole room the fuck up. Everything dead. I'm stripping paint immediately, champ. Oh yeah, we airing that hoe out. Believe that.
And just Greg, you said that was a Popeyes in Norfolk?
Popeyes. That's a Popeyes.
No, you said Popeyes in Norfolk. No.
That's a big ass
Popeyes. It doesn't surprise me.
The fuck?
Oh my god.
That nigga said the budget lodge.
That's enough.
Oh my god.
I miss you too, Greg. My nigga. My Negro. I don't know how you two feel about nigga. I'm sure they don't care. Let a brother say the F word. They ready to block everything. Say the nigga. I don't care. How they be. What's the budget lodge? What's the budget lodge? Is that like the Econo Lodge where like the crackheads
Yeah.
stand for like 3 months
Yeah.
and they end up
Mm-hmm.
paying more than what they would pay for a damn rent by the end of the
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how the hell you ain't got money for a house, but you got money to stay here? Like this shit more than a mortgage. You paying like $300 a week.
Yeah, 3
Exactly.
plus sometimes.
Could have got you a little studio. But I
Hey, brother of a
digress.
certain age.
Rodna, the King Rodna. Yeah, so it's like a great value account. Oh damn! When you get a generic Econo Lodge, boy, that's I know them hallways smell like booty and bad decisions.
Ain't no
I know
hallway.
exactly
Man.
what it. I know exactly what that lounge is talking about. What lounge you talking about too?
That shit gotta be rough, dude. You a great value Econo Lodge, like Econo Lodge is like that's like a Super 8. That shit is like the bottom of the barrel. That's like
Mm-hmm.
nobody go there to do nothing but fuck crackheads and do crack. That's pretty much it.
See, I was getting ready to ask a question, but I'm gonna mind my business.
You can ask the question.
No. I'm gonna mind my
Okay.
business.
I grew
And,
up.
and thanks, Face. Thank you, Face, for this video. Thank you.
Oh, I got some more coming.
Oh,
Oh
bruh.
shit. Alright, so this ain't even the word. Well, life lesson. If you've let anything get to this point, don't you bring your punk ass out there with no little ass garden hose. Come out with the appropriate tool. That's like
Flamethrower, nigga.
that nigga came out there with that little hose looking like the dude in Harlem Nights with the little pistol, little pack.
Stop shooting
Don't
that
you
little.
shoot that little motherfucker.
Like, what are you doing with that, sir? You might as well just go water your grass. Cause you ain't about to stop nothing. Them rats looked at this shit was like, oh, this nigga gave us some hydration. We weren't thirsty from running through here. Thank you. Well, that is definitely oh hell no. And the next video, I don't like these. See, man, every time he got them little 3-word titles. This nigga named his shit like a Steven Seagal movie. 3 words per title. That's it. Hard to kill. That's the only one. And he got the 2. He was like, oh, I forgot. I was supposed to have this shit as 3. Let me put that 2 in there. Make sure I hit my quote. Niggas ain't gonna know it's me. They ain't gonna know it's me. I'm saying that Steve's gonna copyright that 3-word title. Man, what the fuck is happening, yo? Oh man, yo, I hate. Cause see, this is the worst part of this job. I hate being the producer of the show, cause like I always have to see the shit first before I display it to everybody else. So it's like I always got to get that fucked up ass visual or whatever the thumbnail is. Oh.
And y'all ain't shit for
title is called-
laughing. You supposed to be feeling his pain. Face, you ain't shit. You sit up there because you know what's coming.
Yeah, he's setting this shit
The
up.
title is called "Say What Now."
We gonna say what now? We gonna say what now? YouTube.
I'm like reading the actual link to it, and
My people on YouTube. If this video ain't up there tomorrow morning, you know why. It was this video right here that caused it. I'm gonna let y'all know that. See that dude that just raised his hands? It's his fault. Send all of your letters to face at thepodnas.com. But yeah.
Oh man.
Say what now?
No, this is embarrassing. What did you do to her? It's like an orgasm.
Does she?
Yeah.
Is she missing legs? Please tell me this ain't one of them Nubsy situations.
Oh God.
I think she got her legs bent around.
I
Okay.
hope so. That's what I'm
It's the
thinking too.
rival in like the first 10 minutes.
Try to hold her legs together, I guess.
This is
So
awesome. Okay, yeah. But now, it's exhausting. It's what did you do to her? It's like an orgasm. You just never come out of. Yeah. Because that's what it's the rival in like the first 10 minutes. It's like, okay, this is awesome. Okay, yeah. But now, it's exhausting. Yeah.
It's been about 2 hours.
Huh?
About 2 hours. 2 hours.
Don't want to sweat it out.
So would I be a
it's
piece
like
of
it never
shit?
finished. It's like she didn't finish uploading the rest of the orgasm or something. Girl,
I was getting ready to say that. I was gonna ask, would I be a piece of shit if I just started singing, girl, you, would I be a piece of shit?
Oh God.
All right.
Not to offend people with this syndrome, but she sound like she got Tourette's. Like, like
Oh
she,
Jesus. Yes, Lord.
Okay,
y'all
that's
pressed
all
the
I'm gonna
wrong
say.
button.
So I'm a. All right. All right.
Y'all pressed
I'm
the
So,
wrong button.
I'm muted. I'm not saying nothing else. I'm not going to hell.
so
Not
one
for
way,
this.
Right.
one way I'm gonna take this is like this sound like this could be cool or fun. Like if your wife got it for a moment, for like maybe 20, 30 minutes. You feel me? But
2
this shit
hours.
that gotta be annoying as fuck. Cause like you gotta know, like, just like men, we relieve ourselves, women do too. So the last thing I need is to fucking come home and my wife in there dehydrated and locked the fuck up, and I gotta keep taking her to the hospital every month because she done sat there and had a little too much fun in the shower, and now she balled up on the floor every time I come home. Well, I ain't got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. To be that couple, we got to keep coming to get prednisone and steroid shots and shit to calm your nerves down because you keep wanting. Well, I was just thinking about you, and I just wanted I was waiting on you to come home. Oh, every time I have sex, it involves a trip to the emergency room. Like niggas ain't about to do that every time.
Okay, I got a question. When you finish this, I got a question. When you
Man,
finish.
go ahead.
And this is for you, Tiz,
Oh
Pat,
shit.
and Faith.
Oh
So,
shit.
Blast off.
so watching this video, right? And I mean, you three bros can say that y'all pretty good in bed, right? So after
My wife was
watching
so
this,
I haven't had any complaints.
indeed.
okay. So would you now kind of hold back because you don't want your woman to get to that sexual peak where she winds up like this woman like right here,
Home.
or or you just gonna keep giving,
Yeah.
that thunder, and she's just gonna have to handle it, and you just gonna have to rush her to the hospital.
Man, they gonna have to come up with some treatment or something. I ain't about to just stop. Like, I ain't about to, no, part of giving the thunder is a pleasure for me. So I mean, like, it ain't the during that's the problem. It's the 30 minutes after when I'm trying to chill and I want to watch the movie with you or something, and you still, man, sit still. You knocking the popcorn and shit all across the bed.
You
We got
still revving that lawnmower?
having this shit.
So basically,
We trying to sleep. You done kick me all in my back and shit. Oh no, that's when it become a problem.
You ain't
so
finished
basically
revving
from
up that
that
car yet?
I don't know what you said, Pat.
I said she ain't finished revving up that car yet. That's what you sound like. Starting up the lawnmower and shit.
hey, last call.
Alternator.
So basically, it would be a situation with that Rocky movie, that Rocky versus Dolph, and basically, if she
Money.
dies, she dies. Like
Yeah, man.
basically,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
She better get her ass a Gatorade IV.
Sound like she'll die talking.
Have her
Till
life
death do us
alert.
part. Till death do us part. Damn it.
But yeah, we'll basically just treat every night like it's a pregnancy bag night, and we just have a bag packed and ready to go to the hospital.
Facts. Facts. Just have it ready
That's
because you know where we going
at
at.
least the home treatment. They're gonna have to give us like you know how the diabetics have like a little kit where they can take care of themselves. Like they're gonna have to give us a little kit or something because I ain't gotta be running out of air damn time. Like at some point we're gonna have to like, can I just give her like a little EpiPen real quick at the house to calm that shit down? Yeah, let me just get this diabetes real quick. I'll do that shit right at the last back shot. Just bow. All right, we good. 15 minutes, we gonna all be good.
And you know what? Now I'm gonna call y'all pieces of shit because y'all egos will probably be like, yeah. You see how she's acting now? I do that shit. I hit her the way I hit her each and every fucking night. I do that. See, y'all pieces of shit. Hey, Stephanie Collins. And last call this is the third time we seen each other.
You can't let this happen and not cherish it. I am definitely going to talk. I'm definitely claiming that. I can't wait to talk junk. You see how I got her sounding like a scratched up CD?
Yeah.
You gotta believe, every time we go to the hospital, I'm walking in confident as hell with gray sweatpants and no draw.
But the person nobody talk about is the nurse. She got the best story out of everything.
Must be the home.
That story back home.
We back again.
The story home to her husband was like,
papers. I know. I mean,
you know that's true. Like she'll probably go home and like, how come you can't make love to me like that?
Mm-hmm.
How come you can't do that?
That's why she was asking. She won't ask her what's wrong. She asked him, "What did you do to her?"
Like, what's the
go home and tell her?
All right, so he said you gotta twist it 4 times like this. Put your big toe right here and then push. All right, like she about to get all them notes. Look at her sitting over there with her hands on the hips, like, damn. I don't even get a little 5-minute aftershock. Damn, you said 2 hours? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why
meanwhile, she in the bed being DJ such and such.
That's why they say that. Yeah, that's why they say that. That's why they say that. I tell you what.
Like a Dougie Fresh mixtape.
And I'm a piece of shit because of what I would do to my wife. I'm not a piece of shit because of what I would do to my wife. But this is where I become a piece of shit.
Okay.
This is the cancel tears take of the night. I ain't wondering how she got to that point. I'm wondering how her husband stayed invigorated long enough to get her there. Because look at her. She hard on the eye. And I know you can block some shit out when you turn off the lights, but you still got a memory. Whew.
I'm going to leave camera on that one.
I'm not.
Well, it goes to show you. It goes to show you that anybody.
Somebody for everybody.
She looked like
that point right there. Thank you, face.
Whew.
And Pat, I'm gonna turn my attention to you real quick.
What I do?
Because you would be the type of dude. You stupid face. I'm trying. Pat, you would probably come out with another cologne line after that moment. Let me go back to the lab. I'm gonna bottle this shit up, and I'm gonna bottle from the Padawan collection.
Gee.
Like my shit ain't loading up all the way. Like
facts.
But we act like this lady cute.
It looked like she was trying to finish her orgasm while the Wi-Fi was messing up.
Let me ask this question, and you can just say a yes or a no. You ain't even got to put yourself out there like that. Face Pat, fellas in the chat. you gonna stay ready long enough to get her to the hospital? Because I'm gonna tell you, if it looked like that, I know what it smelled like. I'm telling you, that gotta be rough. I don't care what nobody said, and I done said it, and I'm done. I am complete.
Her? No. That's it.
Y'all
That's
piece of
my answer.
shit.
Her? No.
That's my
No.
answer. Y'all piece of shit.
I'll be the pudding emoji. That's okay.
Hey, Stefano Charlotte says, hey, Stephanie Collins. Y'all piece of shit, and I'm gonna go
Piece of
back
shit.
on mute.
Yeah.
That's right.
Piece
You
of
know
shit.
it's gonna smell like Padawan Musk. Soon as she
Next
opens
video.
up.
Next
No,
video.
y'all can't diss my natural scent like that. It ain't gonna smell like
This what
that,
you
man.
wanted. This what you put it on the docket for, champ.
Yeah.
This what you wanted.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
you. This you, Playboy.
Yeah.
That's all. This we ain't happened to your second video.
Yeah.
This what you
Yeah.
wanted. You wanted us to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
So we gonna talk about it. Oh, you went now. Oh no. This the type of shit that you was like,
Yeah.
oh, they gonna love this. See, you wanted this. It's all on you. Oh, that's loud. That was loud as fuck. God damn. What did she open up? Oh, defraud. I don't think you want to know. I ain't even all the way sure it was a he or a she or a he, whatever it was. I don't know what
These
that
days,
was
I
for
don't
sure.
know.
But I know it
I'm
was
so
something.
happy I'm married.
I'm
I'm
pretty
so
sure
happy
it
I'm
was
married.
singing. Oh man, I thank God every day that I've been lucky enough to continue this long in married bliss. Because whoo, that singles market out there is a different. It's a jungle.
That shit scary
So
as hell.
much shit going on.
That shit scary.
Yeah, it's a jungle out there. I know sometimes it
Mm.
made me wonder how you keep from going under.
How you
Well,
keep them going under?
this next one is called the award for the dumbest sport goes to. This is the last of the face vids to this week, so I'm sure this is about to be something either scary or hilarious. I feel like we went through disgusting and weird, so that's one of the two, scary or hilarious. Here we go. Dumbest sport goes to. What is he throwing? Is that a big log at a bottle?
They gotta try to touch. Gotta try to catch that. Gotta run up the stick and catch it or touch it.
You gotta run up what and catch who?
You'll see.
A man with a big, big van. He don't want to 80 wagon. He looking for a four-wheel van. Better leave me for a man. A man with a big, big van.
You didn't even try.
80 wagon.
Wow.
Give me all the time, girl, you're riding.
He didn't even get up far enough. So nobody wins ever in this game.
And
Be
even if
safe.
you do win, is that gonna cover your hospital bills? I mean, is the
What the
prize
fuck do
money
you
that
win?
great where you fuck up your whole body, you go to the hospital, and you able to cover that bill and still have money left in your pocket?
You
Them
win
niggas
So
gonna
many
liquor
run the
because you're
questions.
gonna
hospital.
need a shot after this.
That point. That point right there. That point right there.
Yeah,
Thanks, you ain't shit.
that's exactly what you want.
I'm sorry, I'm going back on mute. I got tears in my eyes.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It don't even look like they trying, man. I think they just all drunk doing it.
It's fun for me.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
the
know
point.
what? This looks like a sport that drunk people would be doing because they don't feel shit after they hit that ground. But when
Yeah,
they
you
wake up
you
in the
need
morning,
to. It's your own. This looked like the worst carnival game ever. Like y'all know that carnival, you climb up the rope at the carnival, like, and you gotta stay up there without falling off. But they got like the little inflatable pad up under you at the carnival. Like this looked like the rawest shit. Like some poor villagers like watching YouTube was like, "Oh, look at that carnival game. We gonna do that."
Facts.
Hey Larry,
Facts.
I got an idea. Hey, village to come out here and play dum dum. Cause I didn't see one person get even 50% up the thing. Like the closest was like a third of the way and then a dive at nothing. Cause he didn't even dive up the stick. He dove like off to the side straight at the dirt. Like I don't know what is the object of this game? Is it like if you don't get your nuts hit, you win?
I think that's the case in any situation. If you don't get your nuts hit, then you definitely win, just by default.
Like what we doing?
You almost made it. But at the end of the day,
why would you do? And what is the arrow pointing at? What is the arrow pointing at? Because ain't nothing happened up here. Nothing. We stayed right around here the whole time. Wait, what is this? What is the arrow for? It's like
they gotta run up there and catch it. Like when they catch it.
I not only have to climb up this thing, but then I have to go over there to touch that. Like nigga, what? This shit is like, boy, American government to black people. It is set up for you to fail.
And Tish, you know, there's that one person that's seen everybody else do it, and they're sitting up there like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, when I get on, I'm just gonna, and then oh shit, bam. Oh shit.
I got you. Oh, see, y'all did it wrong.
And it's also it's gonna be that one motherfucker that's gonna be like, hold my bill.
This first nigga was like, he was the dude that helped set it up. He was the one that had that. He's like, yo, watch this, y'all. It's about to be fun. And then this was the little boy that was like, oh, I think I could do it. I'm small. I got it. Hold on, was that the same dude twice? Was that the same dude twice?
Yeah.
I recognize them shorts. That's the same damn shorts. Yeah, black and yellow. I'm back. Oh.
Black and yellow.
Oh.
I would have been dying laughing in the crowd, yeah. Oh my god.
I'm gonna concentrate the second time. I didn't do too good the first time. I'm gonna concentrate the second time, and I'm gonna do it.
What country is this? But I'm pretty sure this is like some type of ritual you go through when you've had like your 7th kid, and it's like population control. So they like you got to go through the stick ritual. You got to run up the stick, y'all. You done had your 7th kid. You can't have no more kids, man. It's like a ghetto vasectomy in third world countries. I'm pretty sure that's what this
great
is.
Value.
Because you don't see nothing but men doing it. You don't see like one woman doing it. Fuck those free bananas. Now that's good. God damn it. To push your nuts into your rib cage. Yo, cause that damn show where the nuts at right now. If it's in the rib cage, it's at least up at the top half. Like,
is that a Pepsi?
Like for damn show, watch.
Or is that RC Cola? No, that's Pepsi. Oh, it's a Pepsi and 2 vodka bottles.
How do you be running and get your foot on it, but then catch nothing but neck with the very next thing? And like neck to the point where your momentum hooks you on the stick and you swing around it. Like he was like,
That dude did a spin-a-rooney.
He hooked on that shit. He had neck centrifugal force.
Tig, you remember that time? You remember that time Foose came down on his birthday and swung around the wall and smacked his face on the wall?
Yes, that is that. That is that. He must have been watching this video trying to run up them damn sticks. He must have got drunk and thought he could run up a stick. That explains it. That explains it. That's what they try to use. What? What? They try to die for Pepsi. Wait, Pepsi.
It's hard in these countries. In these third world countries, you gotta fight for your Pepsi.
I don't know what I just threw out, but some just went.
I'm still stuck on the dude that tried it twice. Like, he literally went up there that first time.
Ooh, black and yellow,
and then tried the shit again. That's what I'm stuck on.
Yeah.
Like, he really felt that. Okay, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do it this time. Yeah.
If they grab the bottle, won't the bottle shatter?
I bet you this shit won't catch on in America.
Is Pepsi the third world drink of choice?
That a dirt.
And if it is, what they putting in that damn Pepsi? Like,
yeah, that's cocaine. That's crack. Where did Pepsi? Is this a Pepsi commercial? Yo, he dove off that shit and was like, "Hey, I'm almost there." Yo, that's what I thought when I saw this shit. Like, this gotta be some old, like, this gotta be Squid Games too. They don't went to Malaysia.
I'm waiting for the old nigga to just walk up there,
smiling and shit.
wait a minute. That old dude from the Shaolin Temple just walks up there and just grabs whatever he needs to grab. It's all about the mind. It's about the mind, spirit, and the body.
If I'm dude in the black and yellow shorts and an old dude walk his ass up that motherfucking stick all easy, like, I'm pushing this shit out, Grandpa. I'm kicking that.
Let that old man do that. He's trying to
make the old man lay down for the picture.
The whole village 4 times, and you gonna just, you want to show me up, my pawpaw? All right, get that motherfucking lick. Fuck you. Pawpaw dentures going in the ground just like my teeth did. Fuck that.
You about the Song Woo Papa?
I don't know what no Song Woo is, but it ain't no song no more. You eating out of
That's the guy that betrayed the Ali, the Arabic guy in Squid Games.
Oh yeah. But they got the glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Song Woo, Song Chi, Bang Boo, Dang Ding. I don't know about none of that, but I tell you what, nigga come up there and showing me up, I'm kicking that fucking stick out from under him. He gonna fall today.
Oh my god.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, cuz.
Everybody in the village gonna fall in. Fuck that. Don't care if you're an elder. Shit, they let little Ting Ting that won't number like 15 wrap his ass around there and catch a real cage shot. So damn it, fuck that. Come on, Paul. You gonna eat the dust too. Everybody we gonna sit around the fire tonight and all nurse our injuries together.
Somebody went up there and messed up his button up.
He better put some Patwan Musk on it and keep it moving.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying.
Patwan Musk. You're not getting any bitches or Pepsi.
But you might get knocked off a stick. Try to show me up, damn it. Like that. I got an ego. My pride ain't gonna let me eat that. This nigga just gonna skip on up and say, "Oh, I wish she would." Bitch. And will walk off whistling. But I digress.
You know what? You know what would be able to go up that stick? Pause. Squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, pause all that. That sounded real crazy. Real crazy. He about to start talking about it. He about to start talking about it, face.
Shut up, face.
Every week, one of y'all get to speaking on it. Go ahead. Just get it up.
I was saying a squirrel. I was going to say a squirrel.
There we
segue into the next video.
There we. Always got glizzards on the mind.
No, I do not. What the fuck, man? What's fucking wrong with
shit, last week it was face.
I always put in the segue. The next video got a squirrel in it and shit. All right, so that would be the only one that can win that game.
All I'm gonna say about this next video is this, man. White people, leave nature alone. Just leave it alone.
Oh my God!
Nature is for a reason. It belongs in nature. You keep your ass in your house. Leave nature alone.
Down this guy in the middle of the road. Oh shit! What the hell?
Oh no, bitch! Oh no! This what you wanted. Shouldn't have put your little finger near me. I thought it was a cat.
You want to be an anime character? That's all.
He is so cute, and I'm gonna name him George, and I'm gonna love him and squeeze him and hold him.
I don't know that.
That is a wild animal.
Oh shit!
Your skin is the color of the inside of a nut. What the hell you think he was about to do? You sitting there looking like a big ass cashew.
I think she's lonely. That's why she got that squirrel. I'm gonna name him George, and I'm gonna hug him and squeeze him and love him, and I'm gonna love him some more. And
George gonna bite her clip off.
That is not the way. Lonely. That is not the way you catch him.
He was gonna do it with that squirrel, but she better not get too close and cover with it. George already got it. She had to let that thing go. He was about to get to nibbling on everything.
Squirrels are freaking crazy. I don't trust squirrels.
Squirrels carry a lot of shit, man. They're like tree rats.
I do not trust them either, especially with my personal experience dealing with squirrels. I do not like them.
Me either.
I don't care what PETA has to say about them. Fuck squirrels. When I get my BB gun, each squirrel that I see, I'm going to shoot it. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Because I've had a lot of experiences with squirrels, and I don't like them.
We have zero tolerance for squirrels in my yard.
Yo, you got squirrels that formulate their own gangs and want to terrorize you, okay? I don't like them. I'm going to get a
And they'll put their claws up like this, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Hit Padawan up with that link real quick to that video so he can add it to the doc. I'd like to see that. That sounds funny. That sounds real dumb. That sounds like it's going to be like that girl with the mermaid suit. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, buddy.
Wait.
And yes,
like
tree rats.
Like you walking around, you're walking minding your own business, and then you get hit with acorns. And there's nobody hitting you with acorns except for those fucking squirrels.
No, it's funny. Because they'll wait till you walk under the trees just to throw them.
Thank you. I do not like squirrels. I'm going to say that again.
And they chew on power lines.
Fucking tree rats. But yeah, white people, leave nature alone. It ain't for us. We building all these cities and shit for a reason. Now, the next video, this one is out of the wild, but it's definitely continues on with the trend of dumbasses. I wanted to introduce y'all to some people tonight. I wanted to introduce y'all to Larry and Alicia, the dumbest murderers in the history of murderdom. Never do a crime with people that act like this.
Murdered
Give me a second because I got a feeling the ad might play. Oh no, the ad ain't gonna play back. We can go straight on into her ass. Oh shit, that sounded crazy. I didn't mean that like that. I did not mean like that. Oh fuck.
See, that's what y'all get.
Yep.
Oh. Alright. Right. Yeah. Oh, I haven't shared it yet. See, man, you got me said about to play the whole video to myself. Alright. Now, as I give y'all this video, I'm gonna tell y'all. This is in like a waiting room of like a lawyer's office.
All been in the same scene. Our footprints are tied together.
Damn, they stupid as fuck.
Do crime out here if you got friends like this, y'all. I'm going to prison. And I knew something was wrong. Because you know you're a bad criminal when you don't even know what happened to the people who stole your net.
That is a whole fact right there.
Like look at this.
Agree.
Somebody swiped your net, and she don't have a clue as to how that happened. But she gonna go out here and do crime. You know this
look like the juggernaut.
Oh man.
She look like the juggernaut.
Somebody committed a misdemeanor and stole her net.
Why? If this ain't the most murderers, a no-net Caucasian woman and a black dude who seems to have a loose neck, because his neck doesn't seem to be able to hold his head up for more than 2 seconds without rocking. So I think maybe,
My correction. It would be grand larceny if somebody stole her big ass neck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's worth over $5,000 or at least over the pound limit or the size limit. It's over some limit. It's over something.
They call it cattle wrestling back in the day.
Wow.
I did. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not even gonna do it.
And they just felt the need to have this conversation in
the lawyer's office.
They just felt that need of
the camera.
Like,
did she eat the victim? Like, to get rid of
she did. I think she did. I'm just saying. I don't mean no harm, but I think she did eat the victim.
I think she eat a lot, but I don't think she can eat big portions, like big pieces, because I don't think she can get it down through that whatever's below her head.
Oh, damn.
I feel like something gonna get stuck in there at some point. So I feel like she probably didn't eat them. I feel like maybe they repurposed the parts, because these lower legs definitely look a little too slim to be on this upper body.
I'm just saying, with her not having a neck,
he doesn't seem like he has a lot of experience using this neck yet. So maybe they just kind of grabbed some pieces off of their victims and was like, "Hey, you take the neck. Well, you need more than me, I know, but you maybe can handle it. It matches your skin tone. You take these knobby ass knees."
Well, maybe they grinded it up and made it into a shake. I mean, so she could just drink it. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's kind of crazy. I'm just saying, her mouth, if she don't have a neck, that means her mouth is closer to her stomach. So her mouth might open up like a Venus flytrap or like a chain chomp. Like vindicated from
close to her stomach, because it forms like a tray area right here for her to rest her plates and utensils.
Like a bear trap. Like she's the chain chomp from Super Mario.
Oh,
the chain chomp from Super Mario. They just come out like
The who?
The chain chomp. Like it's on a chain and it chomps at you. It like try to bite you when you try to walk past it.
Chain chomp,
Yeah,
chain
I
chomp.
remember that. I
So
think
chain trying to
Yeah.
chomp you.
the chopper chain. I was like, what
It's
the hell
like
is a chopper chain? Chain
it's
chopper
like a
chopper
Venus
chopper chopper.
flytrap but black. No.
Uh-huh.
Probably, probably.
But that's how
It's
our mouth
all
works.
good. That's called. It's all good. But if you ever do find it, feel free to send it to us. We'll watch that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Pac-Man. See?
We get some of our best stuff from other people. All right, now this is my last one, and we ain't got to watch the whole thing. But our guys from Fresh and Fit are back, and Myron from Fresh and Fit, in other words, Fit, had some thoughts about black people who have a victim mindset. So I wanted to see, is this fool correct? I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on it once I let this advertisement play. I feel like it's gonna be one. Yep, there it is. For the AARP, I don't know whether they trying to tell me that I need to retire or that I'm just old, or I ain't really sure what they trying to tell me, but I don't appreciate it. They don't ever give me advertisements for shit that I actually want. You know, like good serious.
Mm-hmm.
Advertisement for some Fruit Loops with marshmallow. That'll be amazing. I'd love that ad. I'd play that ad over and over again. I'd never skip that one.
My favorite cereal is Fresh Toast Crunch. But
Oh,
yeah.
what of ass tears? Old ass tears. Yeah, I am old. I know. I know. And a pair. Is that you sending me these damn AARP ads? That's the fast call move. I've been getting that shit in the mail and everything. Like, nigga, hey, I got damn near 20 years before I gotta get this one.
Oh shit.
But I digress. Back to is this fool correct? Is this fool correct?
No.
That's all you motherfuckers do is cry, bro. That's all they do on fucking Twitter. Well, I'm really black because my parents were here in 1945 and they know Martin Luther King. Shut the fuck up. That's why foreigners come to this country and laugh at you niggas, bro. Real talk. Chinese people come to this fucking country. You know what they do? They open up a fucking Chinese food spot in the hood. The Indian people, they go open up a convenience store in the hood. The Arabs, they come into the United States, they go put a fucking liquor store in the hood, and them niggas can't even drink. They laughing at you, stupid fucks. Because you guys come into the store, oh, hey son, let me get a pack of Hennessy. Yo, I only got 20 on me right now, bro. I know it's 50, but yo, do it. Hook up, brother. No. Come back again with the money. They laugh at you niggas because you guys were born here with the opportunity and they're making a killing off you stupid fucks because you guys speak English, born here, raised here, U.S. citizenship, and you're still a fucking loser. Going into a foreign nigga store, buying the fucking alcohol, crying and complaining about why you're not where you want to be, but you're drunk all the time off a fucking Hennessy. That's the truth of the black community. That's the fucking truth. You choose to be a fucking loser. Okay? And I don't want to hear nothing because if I get pulled over by the police versus you get pulled over by the police, the only difference is that I'm not going to be a fucking retard. I know how to move. I'm going to tell him, how you doing, officer? I'm going to keep my fucking hands on the steering wheel. I'm not going to call him a fucking dirty pig that sells other stupid shit. I'm going to walk off with no ticket. Your dumb ass is going to get in trouble because you want to sit there arguing with the police and say, defund the police, fuck the police, fuck the police, yeah. You create your reality based off of how you fucking behave, based off of how you act.
You need to calm the hell down. I can't really say that he's allowed to say that because according to him, he's not really black.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one. It is true. You create your own reality by the way your thought process and everything. But bro, what the hell do you got against black folks? That's what I want to know. Like, he got something. He was
That's
picked
my
on.
same question.
That's why something ain't right. And then the other thing about the police, Myron, you're military, if I'm not mistaken. They can pick that shit up. they're probably not going to do too much to you anyway. You probably got a sticker on your car that says you're military. But I digress. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Now,
I
thank
think
you for
he's
that.
just.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead,
Go
Face. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Thank you for that
I
tidbit of information, Pat, about the
Great.
military. Because being in the military, you've had someone take care of you for work you've done. Now you signed up, signed a contract, says, okay, we'll pay you this amount for you doing this amount of work. But you've gotten used to not having to prepare your own meals. You know where your meals are definitely coming from the next day. So you talking about somebody creating something about their own mindset. Being a civilian and being a soldier, two totally different things. Being a soldier out here in the streets and being a soldier for the military are two totally different things. Now, as he speaks on some people who have that victim mentality, sure, that is true. You have a population of people who are mentally victims and they blame all their problems on somebody else while they wallow in their own sorrow. Cool. But he said that's the problem in the entire community. No, that's not true. Because at one point in time, I was a dreadhead just as well as my brother and my homeboy Pat. I can remember I was pulled over by a black cop just for being a dreadhead. I had just pulled out the parking lot. Did nothing wrong but put my turn signal on it. We got pulled over, searched
Remember
and
that?
everything.
I remember
You
that.
feel me?
Yep.
For nothing. So that wasn't that wasn't my mindset playing tricks on me. That was reality. Um,
And Virginia Beach.
sure, sure. People from other countries come over here and open up stuff. You know why? They don't have to pay taxes their first few years in the country. Huh? There's a difference, right? We're born here,
Mm-hmm.
regardless if you're on unemployment or whatever. You pay taxes. You still pay taxes on that money. So regardless, you born here, you get a job, you lose a job, you can get unemployment, you still paying taxes. Foreigners come over here, they get grants, they don't have to pay no money back. They don't have to pay the taxes
Mm-mm.
on that. Sure, they can open up business. Why they open up business in the hood? Because it's cheaper to open up a business in the hood. That's why they go there. And we need to
Duh.
we or where else we gonna go? People in the hood don't have transportation, so they go to local businesses. So let's look at stuff in a different light. Let's look at stuff in a reality. I hate when people from outside some always talk down about something they never been in. I've been in the hood, I've been out the hood, I've been in low class and middle class. I ain't never been rich, but I know what it's like to have money in my pocket and be able to do what I want to when I want to do it. And I also know what it feel like to not have no money in your pocket and not be able to do shit when you want to do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It is a mentality that plays a part of those out there, but at the end of the day, circumstances, your decisions play a part in everything you do. So I don't want to hear somebody putting a wide stereotype on the entire black community because everybody's circumstances are different. It's subjective, and if you don't live a life, haven't lived a life, and it ain't was afforded to you, and you the decisions you made had someone basically take care of you, fuck you.
I totally agree. And my thing is, with people like him, I'm very weary of because I look at the motives of why you're talking the way you're talking. Is it because that is your true opinion? Okay, fine, that's your opinion. Or is it because you like being controversial, so you say controversial things? Because he has his little number up for the haters to call in to dispute and argue with him. So that lets me know that you're just saying shit to say it because you want people to call in, argue with you. It gets your viewers up, it gets your numbers up. So I really cannot take him seriously. Even the fact that he's acting mad and angry about whatever, I don't know. But it's hard for me to take people like him seriously, to even feel that that's his opinion and that's how he really feels. And happy early birthday, Honeybee, June the 14th.
Big
Mm-hmm.
facts. Um. Okay. So I'm gonna start by saying this is probably another moment where I may be a piece of shit. Um. I feel very similar to just Greg here. I feel like he's out of line. I feel like this is one of them situations where like what he's saying is not completely wrong, but the way he's saying it and his history and his intent behind what he's saying fucks it all up.
Exactly.
To where a lot of people who probably could benefit from hearing his message will never catch it because of who's saying it, how he's saying it, etc. But to be honest, I do think there's a large section of black people, whether they be of a lower class or a lower income background or even, whatever their background, just think it's a section of us that are like, yes, there are institutional systems that have oppressed us. Yes, some of those systems continue to reverberate and affect us to this day. Know that it's not the end all be all. And I think what he's saying is true. There's a lot of people who feel like, well, because this, and this, we can't, and we do. But in actuality, like, I look at my personal life. My life fit every stereotype for a lower income black person who was born in that situation of a single parent until I changed something about what I was doing. That's all that changed. I didn't look different. I didn't dress different. I didn't do really much anything different, but just changed just certain small things. Oh, let me stop necessarily, doing things that are detrimental to my health. Let me stop doing things that are detrimental to my freedom. Still cursed the same amount, still hung out with the same people, still laughed at the same jokes. But I think there's a sum to what he's saying, but I think when you're a fuckboy, even then, your positive gets over. What did you say earlier, Pat? Something like when you're negative or something, even your positives don't get shown or something like that.
I think Faith said, I said sometimes negative people are just going to be negative and you just got to let them be.
Okay. Well, somebody said something about like with being a negative person, they do some ridiculous shit, something about the positive won't get overshadowed. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like, he's actually saying some real shit. Like, I actually want to kind of talk about this on the podcast this week, Tuesday night, bro. I'll throw it on the docket, but yeah. Like, there's something to that victim mentality shit. Like, where people can go past the point of, like, recognizing and being aware of oppressions and become, like, stifled by those oppressions. To the point where in their mind they feel like, well, I can't do anything because of these things, as opposed to thinking like, well, yeah, these things are there, but still. But yeah, thank y'all for y'all take on that. We'll be talking about that more this week. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. And I think that's it for mine. And now we are going probably into the goofy part of our time. This is usually the time when we get our best laughs in. We got Pat's section this week. Oh yeah, he's gonna give me some hits. I can tell by this thumbnail already. Oh boy. Well, from talking while stupid in Fresh's case or Fitz case, whichever one of them he is, to don't talk to the police drunk.
Yes, don't. Very much so.
That sounds like just good advice anyway. Before we even get to the video, like, I'm not sure who this is that decided to talk to somebody, a cop drunk or something, but yeah, before we get to the video, that's a life lesson we can just start off with before we even see it. Yeah, y'all, if you're drunk, don't talk to them boys. That's the time that it's your right to be silent. Yeah. Exercise the fuck out of that right when you're drunk. Just shut up. Just sit there and hum your little lullabies to yourself. When that Casamigos kicks in, Casamigos is a very good tequila. I enjoy it. I've only had a shot of it, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's been taking over my vacation.
Ah, that's what Pat's been on. That's why you was out there fighting roosters.
You broke out my window.
Which one?
You broke out too.
I'm so mad.
Are you okay?
Hold up.
It's the cops at the end.
Yo,
It's the cops at the end, yo.
he broke out my window. What the?
Broke out my window.
Which one?
Oh.
I'm so mad.
Are you okay, dog? Can I call the fire department for you?
I'm so mad.
You need help getting that?
I'd be mad too. I hit my face on the
On
concrete.
your own?
God.
Do you want to get up for me, please?
I will.
Just so I know you're okay.
I will.
I'm okay.
I know, but I don't feel comfortable with you laying on the ground.
I'm gonna get up. Okay. He broke out my window.
Which one?
He broke out my window.
The way she grabbed that little skinny ass bar for help, like that was gonna support her. Where the hell was she going? She was already talking to the man. Where was she going? Where you going, Gloria? Gertrude? Beulah? She sounds like she gotta have an old name like that, like what you call what's an old slave name? Hattie? Where you going, Hattie? Where you going, Hattie, man? Man, you wig. Like you could have just stood there and told him about this situation. Where you going, baby? Look at her.
He broke out my window.
She ain't got no leg support. Legs all frail. God bless her. Oh, yeah. She done smoked her little life, her little legs away. God bless her. Look at her, Bernadette. Look, yeah,
Bernadette.
Bernie. Come on now, Bernie. Connie. That's a good old one. That was one of my aunt's names. Connie. Come on, Connie. Paulette.
I was about to say that once. I was about to say that one.
Come on, Shirley. Shirley.
Come on.
Where you going, Shirley? Where you grabbing for?
Pearl.
This is what fucked her over. If she had to just realize she was falling and went ahead and started Mamie. Real old boy. Like right here. If she had to stop looking at the cop and started looking where she was falling to, she might have saved it. But she was still trying to look over this way as the screen just betrays her.
What the Ring doorbell from?
Look at the bottom of the shit. Look at the bottom of the shit. Look at this. Look at this. Can you imagine you her grandkid or something, you coming out the back bedroom and you just see grandma's shoe right here just hanging on the front door?
Yo, I literally just caught the last portion of this clip.
Like, wait, what you doing? Come on, Gertie. You knew better than to be. God bless you. The cop all patient. Cop is all patient.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Come on, Nana.
You need help getting that?
Cop, help her up. Help her up.
She said no.
Look at it.
Man, help Nana up. Help Nana up. Help Nana up.
Nana said she good. Nana said she wanted to lay there. Nana said, I'm gone. I'm good.
Look, we know how Nanas tend to act. Like
Nana's whole rib cage and hip section is all cracked up.
That's why you just help Nana. Like you'll get cussed out or whatever, but just help Nana.
I will say this. People people born before 1960 had a special toughness to their bodies though. Like they was like old Buicks. Like she ate that shit and didn't let out a scream or she just was like, I'm good.
We used to fall like this all the time back in '66.
Well, you know how tough you gotta be to hang your neck on a screen and then eat nothing but asphalt and say nothing but I'm good. You're tough as hell. She ate that shit like a champ. She ate that shit like a Mike Tyson sparring partner. Like how the fuck? I'm good. Maw. Yeah, you know.
Why your face look like that though? Her face look like.
Well, I'm sure this ain't the first time that she done face planted into that ground. She looked like she's seen a lot in her day. And I also just want to remind you of something, Pat. That's crack.
Yeah, that's probably
that's crack. That's crack.
That is definitely cooking. That's not just Casamigos.
Yeah, that's crack. That's crack.
It looks pretty cracky.
It was a lot of rock smoke before she hit her face on that rock. Believe me. Yeah, that's crack. Don't talk to the police when you've been smoking. That's what should have been said. That crack rock make you think you can fly. Then you come crashing down like R. Kelly's career.
I believe she on crack.
Oof. She looked like that lady who kept nutting sister.
Wow. I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, sis. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember. At that age, let nanas and papas, let them do. If they want to do that, let them. Because they live such a life where I don't even think they should be held responsible to the same laws that we're held responsible for. You know what I'm saying? If Nana wants to smoke a fat blunt and then talk to the cops afterwards, she could be smoking on the blunt while talking to the cops. Let Nana do that. And if Nana falls, help Nana up. That's my message.
I think when people are of certain ages, they should be like they should have an area that they can go to that's just all their own. And it's not a nursing home, but it's like literally a section of the city that just caters to them. And it's just like they can ride, like you can get everywhere on a hover round. Like they got clubs for them to go to where they can listen to their old music, their old Charleston music from back in the 20s, you know, they soft shoe and shit. You know, like they need a little area where they can go get it in and ain't nobody bothering them, but they ain't in the way either. They ain't falling out screen doors. Like they got special reinforced doors that'll hold them up. You know, what special shit just for them. Just for Hattie Mae. So she ain't out here sprawled all across the street looking simple. That don't make it. I know she's on that. I know she's on that stuff, but she still ain't got to be sprawled out like that. They can have some setup for her better than that. That don't make no damn sense.
I don't think they should be able to drive as senior citizens, and that's my.
No, see, they need their own section. They shouldn't have to drive. They should have like the most they should be allowed to drive is like maybe a golf cart, but like one that's really low to the ground so it can't tip over at all.
Yes, I agree with that.
You just see a line of old folks somewhere on a hard turn, just all laid out beside their golf cart, wheels just spinning. So
bumping into each other and shit.
Yeah, but they need something to call their own where they ain't out here killing themselves or somebody else. They can get a little extra too. If you. All right. Let me see how I can do this here. How can I make this larger? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do some razzle dazzle here.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah, a little razzle dazzle. Sometimes you gotta do it, champ. Bow. There it is. There it is. See, I knew I was gonna do it. See, I did it. Look at that I did. All right. This next one is called "No Dancing Near the Stove." This is,
No.
you was on some real basic life, just basic advice this week, huh? So that's real simple. Like, yeah, it's hot, it's fire. Don't dance over there. But all right, no dancing near the stove.
With an extreme example while you sitting.
Oh shit!
See, that's why. That's why you shouldn't dance near the stove. Yep. Don't dance near the stove, y'all.
That was the last bit of hunching he gonna be able to do. Cause I'm pretty sure at least the tip is burnt, and so is her ass cheeks. God, yeah, nigga knocked all the oodles and noodles on her. He was getting it too. Look, she ain't got no bra. And just swinging. Look, he was in there. He was like, "Ooh, we gonna get it in tonight." I know that move right there. I done got my wife right there. That's how I come behind the wife right there. When the song get good, and you like, "Ooh, girl, come on." But yeah, we don't have the stove on. This a kitchen counter move, and he tried to do it by the front eye. You can't do that over there. This is a refrigerator move. This is a catch by the pantry move. This may be even dining room table, depending on what items are on the dining room table. But this ain't the move you do when there's hot foods around, especially not no hot liquid with a handle. And why was you smacking with the stove side hand? Like it's just a bunch of rookie mistakes. You can tell he just young and you ain't. That's why young folk can't do nothing. God damn it. Now, neither one of y'all can get it in for the next 6 to 8 weeks as you recover and your scabs peel off because y'all done burnt everything up.
Unless you're into that type of stuff.
Just because y'all want to show off for the video.
So busy trying to do a TikTok. TikTok will kill somebody.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Was that
TikTok has a body count.
Was that a TikTok when they was running up them damn sticks?
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you, TikTok, for killing just as many people as mass shootings with dumbness. Killing by ignorance or killing by force. I tell you, America is just trying to kill us all. But this might. Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe I'm just peeping this. So that means you double dunk. Because this eye right here is hot by itself, and it had nothing on it.
Yes.
So you're running with just the stove top on and the other eye on cooking something.
Yes, exactly.
You was asking to burn up the house. You was one step away from just lighting it all up anyway. So this don't surprise me. And is that a little ass TV? What is that little ass thing right? What's that?
I don't know. It looked like there's dice on the stove. Like I don't know what those two cubes are.
No, that's a little ass TV. This nigga got a computer monitor for the TV, Lord. That better not be your living room.
No.
I'm wrong. Somebody got to start somewhere. But if you got enough time to be making TikTok, you got enough time to buy real damn TV shit. You can get a 32-inch these days for a good $100-something. Don't make no damn sense. You gonna get you a big back TV from the pawn shop or something. You gotta have this little ass TV. And then this nigga is watching TV on a tablet in the living room. Okay, that's neither here nor there. This is just a whole bunch of wrong. God bless these folk, and I hope they recover soon, because I don't wish getting your dick burnt on nobody. On my worst enemy, I wouldn't wish that, and I know that hurt. He tried to play that shit off to go save her real quick when he heard her screaming, but I know that hurt.
He was holding.
Clothes, but it got wet, hot, and it's like boiling in the clothes, so it's stuck to you for a sec. Oh, fuck. Woo! Good Jesus Christ.
Well, my life lesson would be quit doing anything for TikTok. That's my life.
That's a real good one right there, Glo. That's a wonderful. I agree. I second that. And 32. Well, we now go from complaining about dumb people to manufacturer complaints is the name of our next video. And we are coming very close to our random vid of the week, which is always our last vid. So prepare yourselves for that, guys. The next video after this will be the random vid. But let's talk about these manufacturer complaints. I don't exactly understand because the thumbnail doesn't really show a lot as to.
We'll see.
Doesn't allude.
Once the little boys start talking.
Let's talk about manufacturer complaints.
For questions or complaints, please contact the manufacturer.
Son, you really need to adjust your attitude.
For questions or complaints, please contact the manufacturer.
You really need to adjust your attitude.
See, that would be that temptation. That would be the temptation. You on video with your child.
Now, if you got kids out here, y'all know this is one of the moments that happens as a parent.
That you smack the shit out of your kid, right?
Where like they say something that's like, on one hand, is so intelligent, it's like it activates the pride in you. Like, damn, that was good. But then it also pisses you off because it's at you.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's one of the moments where like it almost like shock you to your core where I see why she froze up. Second life lesson in this though, this is also one of the moments as a husband. Men, that reaction that dad did, make sure you do all that behind mom's face. Because if she see you react to that shit like that, all of the attitude that son was about to catch, you catching that.
Oh yeah. You getting that, Will Smith.
I've made that mistake before where I get to laughing at some shit my son say, and it's directed at my wife, and it ain't necessarily the time where I should have been laughing. I should have been a supportive husband. Oh boy. You will set yourself up for the okie doke, catch a random clothesline. Yeah, they do usually learn it from us. You're right. Because all my son's best one-liners are shit that I done said to him before. and that be pissing me off because he apply that shit in the perfect moment to catch my ass too. I'm like, the fuck you remember that? You will never remember the shit I tell you to do. Don't remember to brush your damn teeth, but you can remember a good zinger to catch dad with, huh? Fucking kids.
Yep.
Gotta love them, but they sickening. They sickening, damn it. But that's good though. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use it on my mom and see how it works. Something tells me I'm gonna come back on the podcast with a red cheek.
That's if you make it back to the podcast. You might wake up in 2025, depending on how good your mom's right hook is. I'm just saying.
Oh, my mom got that strength. She got that what you call it? What's the lady for the Miss Sophia strength? That strength that she hit that white man with. She got that strength. Yeah, it ain't gonna be pretty. Pat, no. Pat, how crazy my mother is.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be that's not no slouch situation there.
You know my mama? Yeah, that why she laughing. That why Honey be laughing because she know she like, well, damn. I guess I had to go to Ted's funeral now. Won't be one of those fake sector funerals either. It'll be the real damn thing. Y'all will be RP in my ass.
I'm gonna be crying too. I'm like, yo, sis, that was a good dude, but I tried to tell him don't talk to his mama like that. He wouldn't listen. Why would he listen?
He listened
Why?
to too many Eminem songs.
You see, you saw Pat get quiet as soon as I said it. Pat was like, "Oh, all right, go ahead, slide on this way." Pat still live in the same state as her. He's smart.
I'm a mama's boy, so yeah.
But that shit is clever though, man. Speak to the manufacturer, and then you point at your mama. That's some clever shit.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that as a kid.
Like I to tell you the truth, if I had a kid and they hit me with that, I probably wouldn't even be get mad anymore.
These kids, man, they sharp.
I would just be so amazed at the creativity of that joke. That's all.
Oh, you could tell him and Lil Bro had worked on that shit too. The Lil Bro was sitting there looking all proud, like that's just like you said it in the room, dude. You got it.
Saw that at the end of the commercial.
Mama about to squeeze that mug so hard it's gonna break though.
Exactly.
They get everything for her not to reach across that shit and yoke him.
Like kids today, they have a lot of freedoms. Because if I was to tell my mom that at his age, I would just now be waking up from a coma. Like I would just now be waking up.
You wouldn't have made it right now. You would have been a story of a child murder. Man, and this mother just went crazy. They said it, daughter said something. Yeah,
somebody manufacturers,
man. They're brave. They're very bold. If nothing else, they have the audacity
to say some shit like that.
To do it.
That's it. The audacity. The audacity.
Boy, I'm just looking like, man, I don't think I would have any of my teeth. I remember some of the stuff that I got smacked in the mouth for that won't nowhere near as egregious as this. So I can only imagine if I had been creative enough to think of this on the spot of what this scene would have looked like in my household. Like I'm just looking around this kitchen at how many things my teeth would have hit before my mother calmed down. I'm counting at least 13.
Facts.
She probably would have beat me with the little boy over here.
Facts.
She already got that. She already got that stance. Like if you say the wrong thing.
Listen, is the reach out. She's already in grip mode to reach and pull.
But he's smart.
He's smart. Look at his length. He's just out of good grip length. Like she would get fingertips on, but it wouldn't be enough to actually grab the shirt good. So he's standing back just enough. But if she's smart, she would grab something in her hand and just reach out real hard and push his ass right in the middle of the chest and knock him off whatever that is he's standing on.
Well, we all know the husband is going to get it later on that night.
Oh, because when she saw that video, you know he caught that. Oh, and you thought it was, huh? Oh, it was clever. Okay. Somebody ain't about to get no humping by the oodles and noodles tonight.
Facts.
Yeah, buddy, you done laughed yourself into a nice doghouse.
And that's if he gets to sleep in the same bed, because she looks like the type of, you gonna go sleep on the couch tonight, since you thought this shit was funny.
I was just about to say he might be sleeping in the son's room. Might be all three of them in there together. Oh, y'all think it's funny? We all hang out together then.
That's facts. Since I really thought this shit was comical.
Daddy waking up with toes all in his mouth. God bless him. Well, y'all, don't reach across. You said, yeah, right, PTSD. I mean that shit. Black moms from a certain era, man, they weren't too stable. I'm pretty sure, like, none of them would have passed psychic vows today. I'm pretty sure half of them would have been locked up for child abuse too. What they call child abuse.
And the verbs.
What? Boy, now shit, you curse at a child the wrong way, it's child abuse. It's different. It's different. But yeah, man. That's about to bring us to the end of the show. But we have one last special vid that we always let Pat choose because he always picks the best ones. And that is our random vid of the week.
It's a bit raunchy, people. It's a bit raunchy.
Okay, so before we play the random vid of the week, I guess we're gonna do this.
Only
Look at that smile, YouTube. Don't strike us, please. I don't know what we're about to see. I don't know what we're about to see. And this ain't a face video, but I don't know what Pat got us about to watch, so please don't strike us, YouTube. Let us live. But here we go. Here goes nothing, y'all. The random vid of the week.
People always be aware of your surroundings.
Big facts, man. And as we prepare to share a random vid of the week, I just want to go back and give love to everybody who has been nice enough to join us this evening and give us your time. Peace to all the people who was in the clouds who didn't have enough time to tag, but y'all had enough time to listen. Peace and love to y'all. Peace to everybody who's going to be watching on replay. And a special shout out to our lovely Pod Squad members in the chat and panel. Peace to Rodney, a brother of a certain age. Peace to Greg. Peace to Honey B. Peace to Defrauding Charlatans. Peace to Last Call. Peace to Stephanie Collins. Peace to, am I missing anybody, Pat? Did I miss anybody? Peace to Honey B. And of course, yeah, peace to Fraud and Charlatans. If I did miss that one. And last but not least, man, peace to the queen who joined us on the panel tonight. She's becoming like a fourth partner up here, man. Peace to Gloria Murray. Peace, queen. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me up here. Thank you, guys.
Always a pleasure. Indeed. And man, hopefully we've been a good palate cleanser to send everybody into their week with a nice positive vibe, a nice calm, happy vibration. And hopefully this random vid will leave you as well with a nice, smooth, humorous, and according to Pat, raunchy interest into your week. Happy week, everybody. Have a great week. I'll see y'all around these YouTube streets. More podcast content coming. Interview with West Coast Beauty LLC dropping soon. Yeah, I got a show on mental health coming tomorrow. Yeah, man. A lot of cool shit coming this next week, man. Love y'all. Have a great week, man. We about this thing, y'all.
Completely forgot her dad was there.
No straw? No lime?
Anything else?
No snack? No kiss?
So no head?
He's got a point.
He has a point.
Completely forgot her dad was there.
Have a great week, y'all.
How about we take it easy, chat, and the partners?
To all my couples out there.
Anything else?
Don't forget the head, y'all.
No kiss?
So no head?
He's got a point.
Good job.